Hi, it's Betsy Artsy. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Introducing Superior Watercolor in 24 colors. Let's unbox it. Here's the palette in a box form with a holder underneath so you can carry it easily while painting. It has a separate detachable palette for color mixing and a watercolor brush in medium size, and a sponge on each side of the palette to pat off your brush from paint or excess water. At the back of the box are the color swatches. In each color swatch, we can see the color number, light fast ratings in asterisk, and color names. Unfortunately, I do not understand their light fast standards. Here you see that these pens can be detached individually, so you can rearrange them or replace them. The paints feel hard and not sticky, just smooth and shiny and solid. It's good to make your own swatch so you can see how the actual colors would show on paper. Painted from dark to light so I can have a good reference of the colors when painting. The black line underneath each color swatch serves as a test for opacity. I first saturate the brush with the paint, then pat off excess color to make it lighter. So here's how the paint looks when dried down. Still looks bright, right? In this demo, I copied the painting from a tutorial by Niania entitled Sparkle Shoreline Watercolor Tutorial. I've watched it on YouTube. Using the free water brush, I just followed how she's done it. For the background, I used a different brush, a bigger brush, to wet the whole paper. The painting is about the seawater hitting the shoreline. I already pre-mixed the colors on the mixing palette before brushing it down. Here I make irregular shapes for the moving waters. Towards the middle, I use the same blue and green mixes in lighter shade. Towards the bottom, which is going towards the shoreline, are more greenish colors and lighter. After partially coloring the sand, I used white heavily for the sea foam. But I couldn't achieve the whiteness I desired, so I used a white gouache instead. Now it's done! Here's the finished work. As in the tutorial, I ended the painting with a starfish, contrasting the color of the sea. Contrast makes the colors pop. Now here I tried to paint Mulan, copied from a wallpaper. I want to see how superior watercolor looks on portraits. I can say that this works well on human portraits too. I only used superior watercolor in this painting, nothing else. I did not use the white gouache anymore, only the white watercolor on the palette. Lastly, I painted this dog, a chihuahua, as requested by my nephew. It's the first time I painted an animal, a bit of challenge for me. I say it's a good practice to be more flexible, to learn more skills. I really enjoyed painting with its superior watercolor, and I highly recommend it for beginners like me, as it is affordable and you can make great paintings too. Now here's the look of my palette after the 3 demos, and after I cleaned the paints. I didn't use the yellow sponges, I just used my old sponge instead. See how I used up the colors after the 3 paintings. Superior watercolor is indeed colorful and bright, high saturability, easy to melt, not chalky, and fast drying. It has good transparency, but I could not prove yet how light fast it is. But for sure, I'd like to thank you for watching till the end. Please like, subscribe, and bye for now.